Well, hopefully you all enjoyed Ryan and the kids yesterday. They had a good day. I thought it was cute. It was fun editing that vlog. And today I'm back to work. The egg kennelling class went great. I should be receiving my certificate or license in the mail anytime now. So I passed the test. We're good to go. I can officially sell my eggs at the farmer's market. Mrs. Duck! Mrs. Duck! You can come out now. Y'all, I'm starting to get worried. I know she's probably fine. She's probably just started a nest somewhere. But this isn't like her to not come around begging for food. I'm gonna go around to the other side of the dam and just peek over the ledge and see if I see her in the lower pond. There's a pond below us that our pond feeds into. When there's heavy rain, the water goes over the dam on the creek side, on the spillway. So maybe she decided she was gonna go for a swim down there because it's a bigger pond and it looked like fun. So I'm gonna just go around the edge of the dam and just check. This is one of the hard parts of homesteading. It's worrying about your animals. And unfortunately, we know all too well about the facts of reality and losing animals on the homestead. I'm hoping that's not the case for Mrs. Duck. Ryan said he thought he saw her on the far end of the pond the day after the heavy rains, but he didn't double check. So that's what I'm doing. I can't even take care of the goats. She's too much on my mind. So I'm gonna make the goats wait a little longer while I walk down here. And hopefully I'll have good news to report. Well, no sign of her down here. It's a bigger pond, so she could be out there. I called her. I shook her food, so hopefully she heard me. Sound travels well over water, right? I went down to the edge of the water. I followed the creek bed down. We'll see. She hopefully will turn up shortly. She's a tough little gal. She knows what she's doing out here. But that was a pretty bad storm. And I think if a predator got her, I'd see evidence of that, feathers and such. But I don't see anything of the sort. So, I'm just gonna keep my eyes peeled. Oh, I don't know why I let myself get so attached to my animals. I know better. Especially with a wild, independent free-range duck like Mrs. Duck. That girl, she's got a mind of her own. She's probably sitting on a nest, because we haven't found her nest yet of where she's been laying. So that's probably what she's doing. The last time she sat on a nest, we didn't see her for days. So it's just hope she gets hungry enough to come looking for food, so that I can be relieved. Oh, we'll see. Hopefully she'll show up. We've really gotten attached to that little duck. Oh goodness, this is hard. Well, hopefully when it warms up a little bit, maybe she's on her nest and trying to stay warm. You can see the other ducks have the same idea in mind, to stay warm with their heads tucked in. So maybe that's what Mrs. Duck is doing right now, and when it warms up, she'll come see me. Tell you what, I'm so over the cold we've been experiencing in Georgia. Down in the 20s again last night. And we had to call the propane company again. This is the third time since Christmas we've had to have another 100 gallons added to our propane. And it usually lasts us the whole winter. We've got space heaters going, and we've got our thermostat set to 68 or below. And we're still going through the propane that fast. And it's very expensive. And we're not really making the kind of money to support that kind of heating costs, but I turned it off a couple of days ago, just turned it off to see, and it was so cold. It was like I just couldn't get warm. My toes were constantly frozen, and I'm wearing socks and slippers, but I guess we have to have heat. It's like one of those requirements, huh? But we are still wearing sweatshirts in the house, trying to keep the cost down, but it is not what we're used to. Poor little heart, you're so skinny, girl. Even though I put you up on the feed stand by yourself and give you lots of extra good stuff, you're still not putting on that weight. Oh, that baby's taking all your calories, huh? Oh, baby. Looks like Fancy 2's starting to put on a little bit more weight. Maybe I'm just seeing things. She's still pretty bony. But then everybody else is fat and happy. They say that 20% of your goat herd is usually the least thrifty. I don't know that those two goats are my least thriftiest, but they're definitely the ones that seem to be suffering this winter. But I suspect that it's mostly due to the fact that they kidded. And that's been a strain on their body to nurse and everything. So they should be getting much better soon. Right, Khaleesi? Right? Right, puppers? You're so cute. Fancy girl may be contributing to Hearts' low weight. I caught her bullying this morning. So I might tell Ryan to put Hearts and Cinnamon in the doling stall to keep her from being mean. She's a little bit of a queen. Woo! Everybody's frisky this morning. Enjoying that sunshine, girls? Oh, you're frisky too. What are you being frisky about? Oh, of course, when the camera goes on you, you stop. I think that Khaleesi doesn't like the camera. I think that she's like afraid of it, because whenever I point it towards her, she always acts completely different. What are you doing? You gonna catch that tail? Get that tail. Get that tail. She's like, what, Mom? I'm not gonna do it for the camera. So the egg candling class yesterday was a success. They had a basic slideshow, lecture, with a little bit of Q&A, and then we candled 100 different eggs to determine if they had any cracks or blood spots, or to put them in grade. So when you sell eggs at the farmer's market, you have to have all kinds of stuff on your label, and one of the things that they require is grade A, grade AA, which is really rare, or grade B, depending on the quality. Grade B eggs were typically the ones that had really rough ridges or even like dented type spots on the shells. Most of it, what we saw, was grade A. He said there weren't any grade AA. That's a really hard grade to get. But it was fun. We broke up into groups and walked around to different spots. They had 10 eggs at each candling station, and so I got to mingle a little with the other classmates. But now I am just gonna wait for that certificate to come in the mail. Yay! That'll be good to be able to sell some eggs at the market and make a little extra money for our family. And if you saw yesterday's video with Ryan and the boys, at the end you saw that we received a package, and that is going to be a video for another day. I just don't have time today. So today's priority is gonna be on the package that we received this morning from Cindy at the Toasted Rabbit. Go check out her blog, and I will be doing a video on what we got from them. It's a special surprise, something that I have to get all ready and set up for. So be looking out for the next video, or the next one after that, or the next. I have a lot of video ideas right now and a lot of videos I need to do for collaborations and such. So I don't know which order they're gonna go in, so we'll see. You guys keep watching. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time on Wholesome Roots. And hopefully, Mrs. Duck will be here too.